Welcome back to Sleep Better TV. I'm Tasha Custodi, and my guest today is Dr. Dawn Slaybach of the Craniofacial Care Center in Columbus, Ohio. Dr. Dawn, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
So, we're talking about obstructive sleep apnea, but let's discuss something that is maybe not so common when it comes to OSA, and that's memory loss and how that's associated with OSA. So, how is memory loss related to obstructive sleep apnea?
Well, patients that have obstructive sleep apnea multiple times a night are stopping breathing, and their oxygen levels are going down. Nearly every cell in their body is going to be deprived of oxygen, including cells in their brain. So if they're not getting enough oxygen, combined with the fact that they are waking up multiple times every time they have an event, they're going to have unrefreshed sleep, they're not going to get into deep levels of sleep, and it's going to affect their performance the next day.
So what are some other consequences of this lack of concentration or memory loss?
Well, we see workplace accidents. We see motor vehicle accidents are very high. There are just as many, if not more, motor vehicle accidents from drowsy or sleepy driving as there are from drunk driving. Well, they actually did a study where they compared people who were sleep deprived to people who were at various levels of blood alcohol. They did cognitive performance tests, and what they found was that somebody who was getting 4 or fewer hours of sleep per night performed cognitively on these tests the same as somebody who is legally drunk, which is quite scary.
And now, how common is obstructive sleep apnea in patients with dementia?
There was a study out of Stanford a few years ago where they found that 70% of patients with dementia, whatever kind of dementia it was, had obstructive sleep apnea. So there appears to be a link with this lack of oxygen, and cognitive performance and memory loss.
Thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
My guest today has been Dr. Dawn Slaybach of the Craniofacial Care Center in Columbus, Ohio, and you've been watching Sleep Better TV.